All right, May 16th and Tuesday. So what is the results of today? What is the results of today? The results of today is a mixture of anxiety and excitement, like feeling so excited. So like the hardest thing for me is knowing that this is a daily thing, being consistent, doing the actions every day. So like that's why I'm really trying to focus on taking the actions, even though the actions I'm taking, the posts I'm making, this content I'm creating is like going nowhere. But it's because I have that tendency to think, oh, if I put a ton of effort into one thing and it goes nowhere, it's really depressing, right? Because I could spend 3 days on one piece of content and have it go nowhere. Versus what I'm trying to do right now is develop a voice, find myself in the creation of content, get in the creator mindset, okay? Two separate mindsets, being a producer and a creator, all right? Being a producer is a mindset shift that is like pulling teeth for someone who's a consumer, because the consumer doesn't want to be pulled away from, and I know this because it's hard. I'm pulling myself away from consuming content versus creating content, right? And like it's like pulling teeth because it's just it's a comfort zone. It's like, oh, but it's just all this. I'm learning so much. I mean, I'm just watching other people's content and learning, and then to actually get out here and to create my own content, it's like I don't got nothing to say. I don't know anything. I'm not worth. Get past it. Hey, and now I'm going to practice a little bit. Hi, my name is Rory. Hi, my name is Rory. Hello, my name is Rory. See, like the introduction, I suck at introductions. I have social anxiety talking to people. Really. Just talking to people. So here I'm talking to you, Mr. Internet. Because I don't know, I can't see you, but there could be millions of you. There could be millions of you watching this 10 years from now, and I'm gonna be embarrassed. I'm embarrassed right now, but in 10 years I won't be embarrassed, because this will have been 10 years ago. So, to the future me in 10 years, who's not embarrassed to have millions of people watch this, keep it, no. Thank you. I don't want to say keep going, because you're 10 years from now, like, that would be what you would be telling me, you know, having had all this success. That's what you'd be telling me. But me, what I've got to tell you is, thank you for believing in me. Thank you for having a vision. Thank you for setting a course. Thank you for taking the actions. Thank you for being me. Desire is like a tomato plant. Desire is like a plant. It starts from a seed. Every desire in your life starts from a seed. Every desire that we have in life starts from a seed. Every desire. Like, you might be thinking to yourself, I mean, give me a break. Like, I saw this thing and I just wanted it. Like, I went to the store and it was so cool and I just wanted it. No. Especially for men, it's like, I saw this cool toy and I just wanted it. That didn't grow as a seed. Oh, no. It did. Your desire for toys and things and objects started when you were a baby. When you started picking things up off the ground and shoving them in your mouth. And you're like, this is awesome. look, I have 2 twins. I have 10 kids in all and 2 twins that are 8 months, and that's all they do all day long is they won't crawl. They scoot around the ground, pick things up, put them in their mouth, and if it's sometimes they're like, "Blah, that tastes bad," and sometimes they're like, "Oh, this is fun." Sometimes they're like, "Whoa, that tastes really good. Give me more." So your fascination, men or women, if you're fascinated with objects, it started when you were a kid. Your desire for new objects, new shiny things. So like our desires that we've had since we were a kid are going to be the strongest because they've grown the most, especially if we've fed them. Okay, so all desires start with a plan. If you want a new desire, if you want something in your life that you've never wanted before, like to be a successful entrepreneur, maybe you aren't a successful entrepreneur, maybe you've never tried or thought about being a successful entrepreneur, and maybe you think, no, I want to be, and that's a new desire, something you've never desired before. It's a seed. It's a mustard seed, the smallest of seeds. Any kind of seed, they're small. You gotta plant it, water it, make sure it's in good soil, let it grow, and care for it every day. If you don't water it, like go put a plant, go start to grow something, and don't water it. Okay, and you know, maybe you live in a place that it gets watered naturally, and that can happen. Some desires get watered naturally. But for me, I live in the desert. If I don't water something every day, like my kids are all, we put out planters, pots in the front yard, and they're all supposed to be monitoring their own, not all 10, because not all of them are mature enough, but the older ones have a plant. So it's a flower, could be something like lettuce, just something that they're in charge of taking care of. And really it's the older 2 or 3 who are like the ones who are doing all the watering. The other ones are like, ah. But still, they're learning the lesson of, oh, if you don't water it, it starts to die. That happens with your desire. As soon as you stop watering it, it can wither away, because if you don't have it, it can wither away, and you'll be like, oh, I'll never have it, so why want it? And you might start to feel pain. The trick is to believe you already have it and to enjoy the imagination of having it. Dream, like live in the present while being grateful for the future that's coming. That's all it takes. I mean, it's not all it takes. I mean, you gotta just water it. It's fragile. You gotta protect it from the elements. You gotta protect it from other people's negativity. Like, what if a dog comes along and pees on my children's plants? It'll die. So the planters are a little up high, right? I mean, you know, you get what I'm saying. Like, you gotta protect it from negativity. Your brand, especially if it's a brand new desire, and it's just a little seedling. It's very easy to destroy. Your desire is a plant. Your desire is a seed. Grow your desire like a seed. I'm gonna make a talk about that. Rory, you're gonna make a TEDx style talk about your desire as a seed.